Ever wondered what makes Bill Gates one of the smartest minds in the world? How does he think, learn, and solve problems? And more importantly, what can we as UPSC aspirants learn from him? The UPSC journey is tough, it's long, and sometimes it feels never-ending. But if we can learn from people like Bill Gates, how he tackles complex challenges, stays focused, and keeps moving forward, our preparation can become smarter, more effective, and even more meaningful. So today, I'm going to share some powerful lessons from the Netflix documentary Inside Bill's Brain, and how you can apply them directly to your UPSC preparation and life as a future civil servant. Make sure you watch till the end, because these lessons will change the way you study, think, and approach UPSC forever. Lesson 1. Be curious like a child. Relentless learning. Bill Gates is obsessed with learning. He reads more than 50 books a year. He questions everything. He dives deep into topics and connects ideas like a puzzle. And isn't that exactly what we need for UPSC? This exam is not about mugging up facts. It's about connecting dots, understanding history, politics, economics, how everything fits together. Here's your takeaway. Don't just study for the sake of clearing an exam. Study like you're going to change the system one day. Be genuinely curious. Read newspapers, government reports, and books, not just because they are part of the syllabus, but because they'll help you think better. Next time you read a topic, don't just memorize it. Ask yourself, why does this happen? How is it connected to society? What can be done to improve it? Lesson 2. Break down complex problems. Bill Gates has a superpower. He takes huge, complicated problems like eradicating polio or solving climate change and breaks them into smaller, solvable parts. And this is exactly what you need in your mains answer writing. Instead of dumping information randomly, break your answer into a clear structure. Introduction. Define the issue. Body. Break it into causes, consequences, and solutions. Conclusion. Provide a balanced way forward. Here's your takeaway. Think like a problem solver. Whether it's writing an answer, tackling a tricky GS topic, or dealing with personal setbacks, break it down into smaller, manageable parts. UPSC doesn't want a walking encyclopedia. It wants thinkers and solvers. Lesson 3. Focus on what matters. Time management and prioritization. One thing that makes Bill Gates successful is how he prioritizes. He focuses only on things that create the biggest impact. Everything else, he ignores it. Now think about your UPSC prep. Are you focusing on the right things? Scrolling through UPSC motivation videos? Spending 2 hours on Telegram discussions? Collecting PDFs instead of actually studying them? Here's your takeaway. Be ruthless with your time. Focus on high-yield topics, quality over quantity. Don't try to study everything. Study smarter. Try this. Before starting your study session, ask yourself, is this really helping me clear UPSC, or am I just fooling myself? Lesson 4. Fail, adapt, and keep going. Resilience and UPSC struggles. Bill Gates failed before Microsoft. His first startup, Data, a complete flop. But instead of quitting, he learned from it, adapted, and built something better. Now, in UPSC, failure is common. Many aspirants don't clear prelims on the first attempt. Some struggle with mains, some fail in the interview stage. But the real question is, what do you do after failure? Here's your takeaway. Failure is not the end. It's a lesson. If you fail in prelims, analyze your mistakes. If you struggle with answer writing, work on structuring better. The only people who truly fail are the ones who give up. Pause and reflect. Tell yourself, I am learning, I am growing, and I will succeed. Lesson 5. Ethics and Empathy, the heart of a civil servant. One of the most inspiring things about Bill Gates is his empathy. He doesn't just donate money, he spends years solving real problems in health, education, and sanitation. And isn't that what a civil servant should do? UPSC is not just about knowledge, it's about service, about improving lives. And that's why ethics, governance, and social responsibility are so important in this exam. Here's your takeaway. The moment you start thinking like a future officer and not just an aspirant, your preparation will transform. Next time you read a case study in ethics, don't just write generic answers. Put yourself in that position. Ask, what would I do if I were an IAS officer? How would I balance duty and integrity? Lesson 6. The power of deep work. Avoid distractions and stay focused. Bill Gates takes think weeks. A few weeks every year where he completely disconnects from the world just to read, reflect, and think. Now, I'm not saying you should disappear for weeks, but in today's world of distractions, we need deep focus. Mindless scrolling, multiple Telegram groups, jumping between 5 different study materials. Here's your takeaway. Train your brain to focus. Have at least 2 to 3 hours of deep study daily. No phone, no distractions, just you and your books. UPSC is not just about hard work. It's about focused work. So, my friend, UPSC is tough, but so was building Microsoft. So was changing global healthcare. So was every big achievement in history. The secret? Curiosity, smart work, resilience, deep focus, and a sense of purpose. Take these lessons from Bill Gates and apply them to your UPSC journey. And one day, when you become a civil servant solving real problems for this country, you'll realize every struggle, every late-night study session, every failure was worth it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And comment below which lesson hit you the most. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward.